Cross out V over VH just like we did last time. Sorry if there was a jump there. The recording kind of didn't stay when I had to split the video, so I am re-recording, but you can see where we did the reciprocal and crossed things out there. And so we got the same answer this way. So you can do that if you get stuck somewhere and you forget and don't do things the fast way. I'm just kind of clicking through here to find where we are next. This we did in class. So turn the video off, hit pause if you have not yet started working on the in-class assignment, because his math is so beautiful, because we're going to do part of it now. So try it first. Just try it. Okay. I'm guessing you're hitting play again now. So you paused. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is work out how to do problem 1, just to make sure you get the right equation for Fahrenheit going forward. So we had our equation for Celsius. We have C equals 5 over 9 times F minus 32. Just takes me a second here to get caught up with myself. All right. So now the first thing we want to do is get rid of that 5 over 9. You don't want to distribute. I will show you why at the end of the video if you really want to hang out and watch. The fastest way to do this is to multiply by the reciprocal, and so that we can just cross things out. So we're going to multiply both sides by 9 over 5. I mean, again, there's lots of ways to do this, but this is just the fastest way. Would be just to get rid of it all in one swoop there, because we can cross out things that are same on the tops and the bottoms. So we end up with 1 there. So now we end up with 9 over 5 times C equals, and now if you couldn't remember what to do with the parentheses, remember with our identities, you can always just throw a 1 in there. You can always just throw a multiply by 1 if that helps you see things better. And then we'll take it down here. So 9 over 5 times C equals F minus 32. Now we'll just add 32 to both sides. And we end up with 9 over 5 times C plus 32. So that's what we wrote up there, was a plus 32, so we're just going to put it right on down there, equals F. And that's our equation for Fahrenheit. Now, you might have something that looks a little different, and that is just fine, because this is actually just the same thing as if you had written, I don't know, say maybe 9C over 5, because maybe you multiplied by 9 and then divided by 5 later, and so it looked like that for you, plus 32. You may have put maybe like 32 first, because remember, addition is communicative, so we can do it in whatever order we want. So that's a great answer right there. Maybe since multiplication is communicative, you put the C first. You know what? That works. That's still a good answer. Maybe, I don't know. Oops. Still has to be 32, not either. There we go. Maybe you put 32 first and you didn't like fractions, so you decided to, change 9 over 5 to 1.8. That's fine too. All of these are the correct answer. They all mean the exact same thing, so it's all good. Okay, click down here through our notes and see what we need to do. Okay, so these are the 4 equations you should end up with on your page, whether they're the ones I gave you or the ones we solved for. I'm going to underline here the input because when you're solving the rest of this, just use the equation that makes the most sense. Like, you know, if you have C and you're looking for F, then just use the top equation. Plug in C, get F. If you're, you know, looking for K and you've got C, plug in C and get K. Use the equation that makes the most sense. And now we solved 8 together in class. Now remember, this is a difference, and we talked about how this isn't an average. Average means, you know, we're going to add 2 together and divide, and it's important to read close to figure out which one you're talking about. This is, you know, difference. We're talking about range. We're talking about how far, what did we go between one to another. So, you know, walking from starting here to starting there. So with the Atlantic, if we subtract the highest temperature from the lowest temperature, so we take highest temperature minus lowest temperature. Atlantic, in this class, we got, 11.9. Sorry, I'm a little behind the video here. For Rockaway, we got 16-degree difference. USA, Central USA, that's a 6 there, -6. Remember, when you subtract a negative, it's the same as adding a positive. Central USA had the biggest difference. Rockaway was the second biggest difference. And then it should be Atlantic Ocean should be your third most difference, and then Pacific Ocean would have the least variance. And we talked about in class about how the larger the body of water you're near, or the larger the body of water you are, the less your temperature varies, because the longer it takes for the sun to change your temperature. So now, those of you who want to see how we could have solved that equation by distribution, I will show you. Here's where we go, and I will probably go through this rather quickly just because I just am, because this is just the fast way, or not the fast way, I mean this is the long way, and it was just more, a question of if we had distributed, could we get the right answer? And yes, you could. It's just a more painful process, which I will show you. So here we go. I'm going to distribute my 5/9. So I'm going to get C equals 5/9F and then I'm going to remember that 32 can be put over 1 if I want it to be, and it's going to be multiplying across is going to be minus 160/9, because 5 times 32 is 160. And I'm just going to go ahead and add this 160/9 to both sides so that I can get rid of the thing that's farthest away from F, because that's going to be fun. So I'll do that here. And getting down, get some more paper here. Alright, so now we have C plus 160/9 equals 5/9 times F. And what do I feel like doing next? Let's see. Because we need to solve this now. Oops, change my color. I'm going to take this in pieces and multiply both sides by 9. The big thing here is to remember that one of the things that people get wrong when they do it this way is that they forget when they're multiplying one side by 9, they have to multiply the entire other side by 9. See, just like I'm doing right here where I'm distributing. A lot of times they'll multiply just the thing they want to multiply by 9, but you can't do that. You got to multiply the entire side by 9 if you're going to do that. And so that's also the reason that I have people not distribute if I can help it, is because that is a huge place where everyone gets messed up, and I would rather help you avoid landmines when I can. Here's another place people get messed up, is see if I divide this side by 5, I have to divide this entire side by 5. I can't just divide 1/2 of it by 5, I gotta divide the entire side by 5. And then I can distribute this division if I want, and just do divide 9c by 5, and then add it to 160 divided by 5. That's how you distribute division. We went over that again in class. Today is actually the 9th when I'm recording this, because I know a lot of you haven't seen how to distribute division. And then see those 5's cancel, so that equals F. And then I can reduce 160 over 5 down to 32, and you will see I got the same answer. It was just a lot more painful. So you can solve it by distributing first. I just don't recommend it. Good luck.